Hi guys. So I wanted to talk to you about Friday. Friday is the Sabbath, and I told you in the past how you count. You count from the Saturday. If you fall on a Friday, it's a Sabbath. So and it goes until the next evening, you know, and next morning. No, next morning or next evening. No, next morning. Basically 12:01, I think it ends. So you know that they already fudge with dates, right? And changing, days and stuff like that. So all the 144,000 are born on a Friday. So would it make sense to you? You have, let's round it. 52. 52 weeks in a year, right? So once a week is a Friday, right? And so they they kind of went, said, oh, your birthday is on the month or whatever, and a year. But yeah, actually, your birthday is the day you were born. You know, so the day you were born is your birthday. Today is my birthday, so the Sabbath is my birthday, right? So if you think about it, the day that your birthday fall on the day, not the month or the year. Okay. So wouldn't it make sense, you know, to celebrate a Friday? To celebrate the Friday for the 144,000, right? To celebrate our birthday, which is Friday, which is today. Today is the Sabbath. So anyhow, that's what I'm thinking. You can tell me. What do you think? Does it make sense to you? You know? And they made the Christian worship on a Sunday, which is not the day. The Sabbath is the day, Anyhow, that's what I wanted to talk about. And what else I wanted to talk about? I'm going in when Hillary Clinton had neurological disorder, I don't know what she had. And they took, they took our DNA to heal her. Now she doesn't have it anymore. Did you know that? Yeah. So all these people are milking us for our DNA. They're taking our DNA and DNA cutting or DNA editing and merging it with theirs. So they take something from you without your permission. Okay? And then after they've done that, after they're actually taken, distracted, whatever they need to distract from you, then they'll destroy the rest. It's like finding a pot of gold, and then you take whatever you want from it, and then you destroy the rest so nobody can benefit from it. Understand? I'm not saying that I want, keep giving my DNA. They've taken it without consent. Okay? They've taken my DNA without consent because because they're entitled. They're self-absorbed, entitled little runts. But hey, and yeah, so with 144,000, I'm gonna tell you something here. Once they have your DNA in theirs, you can you can attack that DNA. You understand? It's like they think they're really outsmart us. They think they're really smart, and we're stupid. Once you have your DNA, because because we don't believe in giving blood. Like in Islam, we don't believe in giving blood. You know why? Because first of all, you're not supposed to donate something is not yours. God giving you this blood. God giving you this DNA. People who go and who take heart, liver, kidney, whatever from a deceased person, guess what? You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to take, and because also the body, okay, people vibrate differently, and they say, oh, you have to be a match. No, because you're gonna have vibration problem, because all your organs vibrate of who you are. Think of it as like a fingerprint. Not two are identical. So anyhow, that's what, I believe God bless Hillary. She's taken something from us. I'm just gonna say it's from me particular. Now she doesn't have that, but then they destroy the rest. You know what I'm saying? Are being destroyed by attacking me with radiation. It's like ruining what left after they extracted what they needed from you. You understand? So this is how you understand the enemy. This is how you understand the enemy. The enemy is like, they're very smart in deception. Okay? In deception, they're very smart. They can spin things around. Look at it. They said, they said, what his name? Gaddafi was this. Saddam Hussein he has, weapon of this. And they just spin lies. They know Saddam Hussein didn't have weapon of or even chemical weapons. They went and dosed some people with chemical weapon, and they blame it on him. Because you know why? Because he stopped obeying orders. You know what I'm saying? United States giving him all these weapons to fight Iran and stuff. When he stopped fighting Iran, then they're like, oh, give us the weapon we gave you, or else. And look what happened to him. They killed him, And that's what they do. When Hillary and Obama said we created ISIS, look it up on, you guys, whatever I'm telling you, look it up. You'll find it. They created ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and all of that. We empowered them to fight for us. You know what I'm saying? So, and Hamas is created by Israel because Netanyahu said also they endorsed Hamas. So you understand October 7, what happened in October 7? Okay, that's what happened. Okay? Yeah, October 7, that's what happened. So you understand? You understand how the big game is played? Okay? Yeah. They can fool the whole world. Some of us, we just know the BS when we see it. We know BS when we see it. Okay? They create a problem and then invent a solution. They created a problem for Saudi Arabia, all the Gulf seas, all these Gulf countries. I'm telling them, if we stop protecting you, there will not be kingdoms. There will not be Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Emirates. You understand? By creating all these terrorist groups. You understand? Yeah. True story.